Happy New Year!
Bonne année!
We hope you had an amazing festive season and that you feel refreshed and you're ready to rock 2019.
And there is no better time of year than right now to hit the reset button on your life.
So you've probably been thinking about your goals for this year and maybe you've already set some. So today we want to focus on your health goals because let's be real, if you don't have the energy, then you can't achieve anything else in your life.
And one of the amazing things of our bodies is that the cells are constantly renewing themselves, so it really doesn't take long to upgrade your habits and upgrade your health. We've been thinking about this a lot and we've put together a guide on our top practices for creating vibrant health.
These are things that we've been practicing for a number of years. As you know, we try out lots of things, so now we want to share with you what we feel really work. Right now, as always, to keep this short and punchy, we'll just share the first 3 of those practices with you. And if you like them, you can click on the link below and download the full guide. So let's jump into them.
The first one is take a break. Another way to say that is give your body a break. And even if you overdid it at Christmas season, don't worry, you're not alone. So now it's time to give your body some love and give it all the energy it needs to make its magic. And one of the best way to do that is fasting. When you're fasting, you actually are not spending all that energy necessary for digestion. You know, digestion is at least taking half of your energy. So when you're not digesting anything because you're not eating, you're only drinking when needed, then you completely allow all that energy to be redistributed in your body for the health, repair and rest mode where your body completely rejuvenates itself. Another amazing thing with fasting is that it's a very easy, at least on paper, and cheap things to do. Like you literally stop eating and drink when needed. You do that for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. We did it up to 7 days. Like the whole thing is that it can be done for quite a long time, but you need to do it at your own pace and what you can handle. And starting with 1 day is already an amazing step.
Yeah, so it is important to start off easy. If it's your first time, do a 1-day water fast and see how you feel. And as you go, as Luke said, the important thing is to push yourself to your body's limit each time. And that way you're really developing your adaptive qualities. One point about the 3-day fast, if you do get to the point where you're doing a 3-day fast, you're then raising to the next level of cleanup and detoxification. What happens at 3 days is your body turns on what is called autophagy. So it's a process whereby it starts to use up all of the old and lower functioning cells and use it up for food. So pretty much it's doing this massive cleanup and allowing you to be left with the high functioning cells, the ones that divide and create great health. So if you're starting with 1 day now, make it a goal that you try it and keep going until you get to 3 days and beyond. As Luke said, we did up to 7 days, but we took our time in getting there. At first, 1 day seemed ridiculously hard, but as you up it little by little each time, we managed to get to 7 days and the benefits were amazing. We'll probably talk about that in another video.
2 weeks next time? We'll see. The second one is get some time in nature, get out in nature. We really underestimate the power of nature to heal us. In Japan, scientists have studied the healing power of trees, and forest bathing has been recommended now for decades as a therapy. Trees release antimicrobial essential oil called phytoncides. They protect trees from germs and have a lot of health benefits for people. The oil boosts mood and immune system functions, reduce blood pressure, heart rate, stress, anxiety and confusion, improves sleep and creativity. It may even help fight cancer and depression. Dr. Chingley documented the health benefit in his book Forest Bathing.
For the maximum benefit though, you need to apply a certain process to forest bathing. They call it bathing your senses. It's not really like taking a brisk walk in a forest or hiking. It's actually a much slower process. So here's a rundown on what you can do for your 5 senses to really get the benefits of forest bathing. So firstly, with your sight, allow your gaze to open and relax, looking up and far away, and then letting it fall naturally where it wants to go. 2, Really breathe in and smell the forest. What can you smell? Is it trees, grass, flowers, moss? Just allow yourself to gently recognize all of the different smells. 3, touch the trees and plants. Feel the different textures, the difference between bark and grass and bushes and flowers. 4, listen for all the sounds of nature. What can you hear? The wind in the trees? Are there animals? Are there birds? 5, pick wild herbs and berries. Of course, the ones that you recognize. You don't want to poison yourself. But when you pick something off a tree, you really get the burst of energy direct from nature. 6, and your sixth sense. What we're talking about here is the feeling of awe and wonder that you can only get in nature. Allow yourself to really feel like a child and delight in everything you see around you.
How was that journey? See, if you practice these, you're really gonna experience nature and forest in a way deeper and intimate way. And the third point we want to talk about here is breathing. Using the breath to boost your health and energy is something that human has been doing for centuries in yoga, meditation and other therapies. Today, very few of us know how to breathe effectively. Most of us are shallow breathing, which means mainly upper cage and not using our diaphragm and moving our tummy as we should.
Deep breathing practices calm the mind, they oxygenate the body, and they're very effective at moving lymph. So it's a detoxification as well. Even adding a simple breathing practice to your day, twice a day, morning and night, can bring great results. What you really need to make sure though is that you're breathing deeply. So by that I mean, you want to show this?
Let's go for it.
Okay, Luke's been doing yoga for years, so he's pretty effective at deep breathing. So you want to make sure that you breathe down and into your stomach, really using your diaphragm to expand, and your stomach should be popping out just like that. Just let it go, it's okay. And your shoulders must be relaxed and down. So can you show us, you can see that Luke's shoulders are not moving as he breathes in, his breath is really coming from here. And if you add a longer exhale, so you're breathing in for 4 and breathing out for 8, you get the benefits of releasing all of that tension and all of that energy and moving your lymph and detoxifying as you breathe out. Right?
Yeah, breathing is a fantastic thing to do, and all of us are not breathing enough. It's one of the detoxifying organs, the lungs, and we really need to breathe deeply to make that organ work to its full potential.
So there you have it, 3 of our 7 practices to kickstart your health in 2019. Again, if you got something from those 3 practices, then make sure you click the link below in the description and download the full guide. So that's it from us. Until next time.
Have a fantastic week.
Bye. If you enjoyed this video, then share it with someone who needs to hear it. And make sure you subscribe to our channel below to get our weekly videos. See you next time.